Let's be clear from the start. This ain't spiritual coddling. This ain't soft-lit, filter-fed, self-love drivel. This is soul recalibration. A field alignment. A full system override. For the divine feminine and divine badass in you that's been screaming, wake the fuck up and own me. So sit your sexy confused, too beautiful to see it for yourself, self down. And let's rewrite the whole goddamn thing. Let's start with this. You're already doing it. You already make people turn their heads. You already vibrate in waves that slap subconscious minds into alert. You already trigger deep attraction responses just by breathing and being present, where you're not filtering yourself into mediocrity. Ever notice someone staring too long? Ever feel the weight of attention, even when you haven't said a word? Boom, that's it. You're a walking, breathing, erotic, emotional, gravitational field, but you forgot. Or worse, you were thought to forget. And now we remember. Through repetition, through rhythm, through ritualized fucking truth. Here's the science of sexy and why it works. Your vagus nerve, it's an antenna. When you feel safe and turned on by life, your voice changes, your eyes dilate, your posture straightens, and your field goes from meh to mesmerizing. Attraction, it's not about the face you paint, it's about the frequency you broadcast. Your limbic system doesn't give a shit about your hair or your waistline. It's asking, do I feel safe with this being? Am I excited to be near this energy? Is this person embodied, alive, lit the fuck up? When you feel beautiful, you become it, visibly, chemically, neurologically. Here's why this is so fucking important to believe it now. Because every time you hold back your beauty, you starve the world of what it's been aching for. And every second you don't feel deserving of love, connection, romance, desire. You're feeding a system that thrives on shame and silence. When you reclaim it, you blow the matrix to pieces. You short-circuit the old programming. You say, I'm not here to be palatable. I'm here to be powerful. Here's why you got stuck, and now you fix it. You got stuck because somewhere along the line you learned, don't shine too bright. You're too much. Don't want too loudly. Desire makes you dangerous. And guess what? They were right. You are dangerous to the fake, shallow, the performative, the fragile lies that couldn't handle your power. So they made you small to make themselves comfortable. Well, fuck that. We're done with that chapter. Now you calibrate. Now you upgrade. Now you rewrite the narrative like a quantum god with a clipboard and a flamethrower. Run these commands to your nervous system over and over. I deserve to be fucking wanted. I'm attractive without trying because I exist. I'm biologically, spiritually, neurologically, cosmically deserving of deep, wild, sacred connection. My presence alone is enough to shift the atmosphere. Repeat that shit until your subconscious tattoos it into your cellular structure. Let's get hypnotic. Have you ever felt something and not known if it was fear or just the unfamiliar pull of power returning? Have you ever avoided a mirror? Not because you didn't like what you saw, because you knew what you saw could undo the illusions that others project onto you. What if that tension, that discomfort you feel when someone looks at you with hunger isn't shame? It's your body remembering what it's like to be worshipped without apology. Feel that. That's your old identity cracking. That's the real you stepping forward. Let's make this shit stick. You're not a porcelain doll to be placed on a shelf. You're a fucking volcano. Quiet until you're ready, then undeniable. You're not a puzzle to be solved. You're a cathedral, entered slowly, with reverence, and never fully mapped. You're not a light dimmed for the comfort of cowards. You're a solar flare on a collision course with old narratives. Here's how to pace and lead with this power. Want to link their beliefs to yours? Easy. Start by matching their rhythm, tone and worldview. Then flip it like a goddamn mental judo move. For example, I know you think being intense is a red flag. I used to think that too until I realised intense is just another word for awake. Boom, reframe, redirect, rewire. Pace, acknowledge, shift and embed. That's NLP seduction at the belief level. Here are the top patterns that need deletion. Playing small so others don't feel insecure. Saying I'm fine when you're starving for intimacy. Dressing down to avoid attention. Saying I don't need anyone when your soul craves communion. Interrupt the pattern, break the loop, speak the new code. Let's rewire reality right now. Imagine this. You walk down the street. Every step is a symphony. People glance. They double take. They orbit. You're not even trying. You're just being fully, unapologetically, deservingly. You know that you're attractive. You feel beautiful. You receive love like it's your natural state because it is. And you see all the old fears evaporating like mist as your energy becomes a gravitational force that only the worthy can approach. You're attractive, you're desirable. You're love made flesh. You're the spark, the storm, the stillness. You're allowed to want, to be wanted, to be claimed, to claim. No more shame, no more shrinking, no more fucking waiting. It's yours now. So will you finally wear it? Will you walk like you own it? Will you let the universe bend around you like the magnetic field you are? You've been initiated.